Morning. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500, and welcome back to the Red Pop. Morning, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Love 500. Just making sure I'm in the video. I'm sure I am. If I'm not, hard luck. Anyway, so as you might be able to see from the bonnet, put the battery on charge. I went to move the car last night, just to reposition it a little bit because it hasn't moved since it was initially delivered. So the battery was flat. So I've had it on charge all night. It is now about 1:30 in the afternoon, even though I just said morning. I'm going to give the car a clean, good jet wash, good clean, bucket and sponge, and some of my pads have come today for the polisher, so I'm going to give the bumper a go, polish that, see what happens, see if I can get it to a semi-professional standard. I won't say it's professional standard because I ain't a professional. But I'm going to get it as good as I can. I say it's not bad now, but it needs shining up and smoothing and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to get this battery reconnected. Hopefully it will start. Hopefully the battery's okay, and it doesn't mean I'm going to have to get a new one because it is flat as a pancake. I suppose it's been sitting here for a couple of weeks now. It hasn't been moved yet, but obviously if it does it again, I'll have to stick a new battery in. I have got some batteries actually. I'm not sure of their condition or what have you, but I did have a brand new one. Can't remember if I stuck it in another car or not, but we'll get to the bottom of that anyway. So yeah, gonna take the battery off charge, start it up, reposition it, and then we're going to give it a good wash. I assume that was rainwater that's just dripped out. That's the first time it's been moved since the day I got it. So now we're gonna give it a good clean. I just wanted to show you something that you can do in multi-ECU scan. Before I start ringing around and getting the service history for this car, I wanted to have a look, log into the ECU, and it gives you some information. So what I normally do is I ring up Fiat, find out who supplied the car new, and then ring them up and see what service they've got. If you've got the if you've got the logbook, you can go onto the .gov website and you can put your document reference number in, and it will allow you to print out your old MOTs and obviously look you can see where they were done. You can then phone those garages up that did the MOT and see whether they've done any servicing. I haven't got the logbook with this, and because of COVID-19 I'm not sending the logbook off. I'll be selling this with a V62, so I can't do that. So I'm hoping when I call the dealers up, they might be able to give me some information. But before I do that, what's quite a handy thing to know is you can look at this. So the car was done, according to this, 59,006.7 miles. The millimeter's slightly out, 59,019 miles, or one of them's out. Strange that they're different. So the distance since it was last serviced, according to this, which was on the 6th of December 2015, bearing in mind that's 5 years ago, was 25,070 miles. Now I can look back at the MOTs and see if that is accurate. In December 2015, it was done about 25,000 miles. It's had 4 services. And it says their service interval is 18,000 miles, or presumably 18 months. Distance till next service is 0 miles. So it's obviously overdue for a service. So based on that information, I'm going to be servicing it. Now, I can't believe that this car has not been serviced since 2015. I can only imagine that someone's done it themselves and hasn't got this software, or it's been taken to a backstreet garage that isn't able to reset the service coupon. So we'll see what we can find out. But based on the fact that this says that 0 miles and it hasn't been serviced since 2015, I'm going to, hopefully this Friday, I'm going to get Connor, the mechanic, to do the cam belt and water pump. And of course I have to take bits and pieces off the car like I did on the last one, ready for him to do that. And one of those is taking the airbox off, so I'll open the airbox up, have a look at the state of the air filter. I cannot believe that air filter, oil, etc. has not been changed for 5 years. The oil, I have looked at it when I first got the car, can't remember what it's like, so I'm going to have a look at that, and I'll probably do a full service on it. I'm going to change the oil, change the plugs, change the filters, and so on, just so I know that it has been done. So depending on what information I can find out, I can't sell this car as having a full service history, only a part service history. And of course we'll be doing the cam belt, which is obviously a major thing. So although it says 2015, I sort of think you can look at other things in the car, like the oil, the spark plugs and the filters, see what they're like, and that might give you more of an idea. But it's just a bit of an eye-opener really, that you can do this. But as I say, this will only show up if the garage that's done the service has reset it. I know myself, I've taken my cars in the past to, a proper garage, and I say proper garage, a proper decent sized garage, and they've not reset it, and I've had to go back and get them to do it. So that could well be the case here. I cannot believe that since 2015, 5 years ago, or 4.5 years ago, no one has serviced this car. Just don't believe it. I think it would have broken down and not be running now as well as it seems to be. I haven't taken it out on the road yet. I haven't insured it yet. I need to swap my insurance over from the last one and tax it, and we'll take it out for a spin. But yeah, that's a bit of an eye-opener. So just quickly, under that same menu, under the adjustments tab, I've changed the last service date to today's date, even though I'm going to do it this week sometime. And the service interval I've changed to 10,000 miles, so it'll be servicing again in about 10,000 miles. And then I've reset the kilometre reset, which means it will show on the dashboard when the next service is due. The number of service coupons, that's set to 9. It's only done 5 including the one I've just put, so it's still got another 4, and you don't need to reset it until after then. I just thought that was another quite handy thing that this software does for you. Nasty steel wheels. Some nice new wheel trims on the red pop. And they look good, I think they do. Both sides obviously. Very cheap. Let's take the camera out. Yeah, I think they look good. They almost look like alloys. Almost look like alloys. Yeah, I'm pleased with them. They were £24 plus about £3 something postage. I think they look alright. They come with the stickers. They're like gel stickers that stick with the Fiat logo that you stick on. I think they're alright. Not bad. I think a set of wheels is like a pair of shoes. It does set off a car. And obviously this is only steel wheels with decent tyres. This wheel here that you're looking at now is the one that Grant at Salvage Flippers gave me. One of the 4 that he gave me, because the one on the car was knackered. So yeah, I think they look alright. I'm pleased with them. And what else we got to do? We got what else have I got to say about this? Oh yeah, went down to the paint shop today. He reckons that it's the door that's original and the front has been sprayed. He reckons by looking at the door shut, you can tell. So he's saying the door shut is the same colour as the door. So he reckons this is the original door and it's had a new wing. I don't know how he was looking actually inside the door shut, looking at the wing. Can't really see, my glasses have gone dark. But possibly no seam sealant in there, can't really tell. Can't see any seam sealant. So it's a possibility that this is one of those wings that's been put on, like we were talking about the other day, no seam sealant. And then maybe the front of the car was painted. It's still a bit strange that the fact that the bonnet I've got in the garage matches this bonnet, wing, etc. So that is a distinct possibility. But anyway, what they're going to do is going to repair the damage, and then he's going to paint this side of the car, which is going to cost me probably around the £300 to £350 mark, which is annoying, is a nuisance, but it's got to be done. We can't sell it like this. Well, I say we can't, we could, but I don't want to. I like to make the car as good as possible, good as I'm capable of doing. Oops, tripping over. So yeah, that's where we are. So it's going into the body shop next Tuesday. I don't know how long they're going to have it for, but at least a week I would imagine. And then once it comes back, we'll get it up for sale. I'm still waiting for the cam belt to come, which I thought was coming today because Connor's meant to be coming tomorrow afternoon to fit it. But unless it comes tomorrow morning, I'll have to put him off until I get it back from the body shop, which is a bit of a pain. But say to me. But yeah, I'm pleased with those Wilcos. Anyway, we'll be back either tomorrow when Connor comes, or as soon as we get back from the paint shop, whichever comes first. Guess what? The pop's back. So I've just been down to the paint shop to pick it up. It's very dirty, in fact, but the paintwork that's been done has been done beautifully, as it always is. Obviously the repair's been done beautifully, as they always are. He called me this morning and told me it was done, and he said that they had a nightmare with the colour, so he's completely sprayed this side of the car. He's repaired the damage that was on this bumper. He's also repainted the bumper. He was just going to blend it in on the bumper, but he said it was so light he's had to blend it in, not blend it in, completely repaint the front, the back, and he's also had to blend it in on the rear quarter, or he's painted the rear quarter this side as well. It seems to blend into the door okay. Can't see a colour difference in the door at all. So he's done a lot of work, lots of work. I don't think he hasn't done the boot lid, but he's done the bumper. But it's made a massive difference. So it's now well, it's not sparkling. The freshly painted bits are sparkling, but the rest of it is dirty. I've still got these scratches in the roof, of course. I'm never going to get rid of these. Don't know what I'm going to do about them. I'll find some sort of sticker to stick on there. I don't know. I wasn't going to pay another £100 to get the roof done as well. Blow that. So maybe why that those roof stickers were stuck on there to hide that. Don't know. But we'll find some way of making it look better. But yeah, the car needs a damn good wash. But it looks good. Looks good. Made a nice job of it, as they always do. So yeah, it's a bit dirty on the inside. I'm now tempted to cover these as well. Now I've got the stuff, but you'll see that in another video on the white one. But yeah, it's all looking good now. Pleased with that. All I've got to do now is, I've got a bit of a knock coming from the back actually. It sounds like something loose in the boot. I'm not sure if that's what it is. That's what it sounds like. I'm hoping this is bouncing up and down. I'll do this one-handed. No, it's not that bouncing up and down. So it might be one of the springs. But there's a bit of a knock coming when you go over a bump. So it might be one of the springs or the shocks. So I will look further into that. But yeah, got to do the cam belt and water pump, which I shall get Connor, my trusty mechanic, to do probably next week. And then get down for an MOT and have a look at that knocking noise. And I think we're done then. I think that's all there is left to do. And then it can go up for sale. So yeah, that's good. So that's the pop-up today, as of today. We had an auction come up on Copart today. There was only one car that I was watching. I had no intention of bidding on it, but I thought I'd include it on the end of this video, just so you can see what sort of money they're going for. Now, yesterday I did the similar thing, which will be coming on another video in a couple of days' time, where I filmed a couple of cars that were up for auction yesterday. One of them went for quite a reasonable price. This one, a little bit too high, but things are sort of starting to get back to where they should be, and there are a few more cars around now. So have a quick look at this one. It's only a couple of minutes, not even that, and show you what's available at the moment. This one's coming up in a minute. 62 plate lounge. As you can see, usual sort of thing. Wing, bonnet, bumper. Okay at the back. Fine at the back. No airbags gone. Seats look all nice and clean. Looks quite clean under the bonnet. 31,000 miles. So it is literally the usual sort of stuff. Bonnet, that wing's dented there and there. Headlights are obviously going to be gone. Front panel's going to be gone. Might be a little bit of damage on the door there, which may or may not need replacing. So its entire front end, basically, it's currently at £1,000. It's on literally in a couple of minutes. So we're going to follow this one. Turn the music off. Where are we? 34, yeah, it's number 36, so it's up in a second, so we'll come back very shortly. Right, here we go, next one up.
Your watch item is next on the block.
So it's currently at £1,000. No one's going to bid. Is this a pure sale, this one? Yeah, this is a pure sale. Here we go, prices are going up. So that one went yesterday for £1,300, so that was similar to this. £1,250. £1,350. I see this one approaching 1,600 or more, or even 1,400.
Bonus time.
The dreaded bonus time. Looks like that's going to go for 1,400, which isn't too bad.
Bonus time.
Come on, enough of your rotten bonus time. I hate this bonus time. Come on, that'll do it. That's it, sold now.
Sold.
Yeah, 1,400. Seems to be starting to get back to normal a little bit, considering what some of them have been going for. It's a nice Mini. Anyway, we're not here to look at Minis. Well, as soon as we're here, let's watch it, shall we? Looks like quite a nice one. Can't see what the damage is. Can't see any damage for that matter. What's it going to go for?
Sold.
£550 was that? £650. Bargain. So as you can see, there's more cars now. It's up in the 50s now. Some of them are going for more sensible money. It's getting there. It's getting back to where it should be. So that's it for today. There'll be another video in 2 or 3 days time. But thanks for watching once again. Please subscribe if you can. Hit that subscription button, which is under here somewhere, under my chin. And notification bell is over there. If you want to be notified when we upload new videos, hit that notification bell. Not the one on the screen, but the one further down. and you'll be notified when we upload videos. But yeah, I would implore you to subscribe. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.